Dad. Here's the bus fare.
Right money?
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Buzz will be here in a minute. You know, if you don't want to be on the bus, let's get off, right?
Oh, morning, Hal.
Morning, morning. How are you both?
Good, thank you.
Looking forward to Australia?
Of course.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Chris. Well, what with the volume of traffic between here and Australia, well, you and Daniel and Zara could do with setting up a little satellite clinic over there. Yeah, I could do with a little business trip there myself. After you.
Do you need a hand to the campus?
No, it's fine. I've got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that growing pains is the issue.
I had those when I was his age.
I'm not saying that a young lad doesn't have developmental discomfort.
Yeah, right. Growing pains. He was miserable yesterday, complaining about being in pain.
David, how's it going at school? All right?
Fine.
Sleeping okay?
Why are you asking these questions?
Excuse us. Just have a quick chat. His skin is a little bit pale. Is he eating properly?
Yeah, of course.
I just know if you leave kids to their own devices, they eat burger and chips and... Is their mum around?
She's gone. She's got her own problems. You think I can't look after him?
No, I'm not saying that.
So where's this going?
I just think it may be more than growing pains.
Like what?
Could be something as simple as a change of diet.
Well, I'll make sure he eats more fruit.
And vegetables. What happened to your wrist?
Nothing.
Can I have a look at it?
No, it's all right. Don't want to waste any more of your time.
No, I have plenty of time.
Come in!
Howard, you do know the mill's trending, like, big time. Not that I've been on the internet or anything. A mate texted me.
Oh, excellent. I've been trying to boost our profile online.
You really need to check this out.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, I hope the delays didn't cause any trouble.
No, Heston put his house calls back and covered. So how was it?
Oh,
Well, yeah, it was Cuba. What's not to love?
I'd like an appointment with Howard today.
Okay, can't wait to show him your photos.
No.
12?
Perfect.
Thanks, Karen. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Right, yes, you're my 9:15. Al, right, Dr. Haskey will see you now.
Hey?
I've been covering for you. I've got morning house calls.
Oh, thanks, Heston. After you.
Oh, sorry to drop by unannounced. Is your father in?
He's asleep. He's tired, it's just a nap.
Shouldn't you be at school?
Phoned me in sick for the morning because I was going to the doctor's.
You left this in the consulting room.
It's Dad's.
Oh, it was right where you were sitting. Do you always carry your father's phone? Could you wake him? I'd like a chat. How's he been? Is he...
What's going on?
You left your phone in my consulting room. Could we have a word?
Go inside.
I checked your notes after we left. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you'd been in a terrorist incident.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Thank you for dropping the phone off.
And you cut short your treatment with the Special Trauma Service.
Yeah?
Why was that? When you were at A&E a couple of weeks ago, the doctor asked you to speak to the duty psychiatric nurse.
He thought I might have been suicidal. I wasn't interested.
Were you suicidal?
No. You shouldn't even be talking to David on his own.
I asked him to wake you.
Yeah, well, don't come back. Don't talk to David again.
I've been using this practice for years. I've trusted you people weren't judging or that you treated people like me equally.
I promise you we do.
It's a disgrace.
Would you mind stepping back, please?
No, I won't. What this practice has been doing is... I've faced discrimination before, and I expect better from you lot, especially since it's my taxes that are paying for it.
All right, Karen, I'll take over here. Howard Bellamy, practice manager. How can I help you?
I want to know why you run a homophobic practice.
Sorry?
Too late for sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Mill Health Centre keeping homophobia alive in the NHS. This is nonsense.
We're not homophobic. We've had gay staff.
Had. Not anymore.
It's all right, Karen. We don't discriminate here. We don't even ask if our patients are gay.
Well, it's obvious you don't take them like with them.
I promise you we take our diversity policies very seriously.
Damn corporate waffle. You'll be telling some of your best friends are gay next.
No, I won't. Well, it wouldn't matter if they were. Anyway, but these people...
These people?
Look, there's obviously been a misunderstanding here. We're doing very well for ourselves and our books are full. We couldn't even take on anybody, even if they were gay. Or straight.
And we've got loads of gay patients.
I thought you didn't ask. I am so disappointed in this place.
What are you going to say to him?
I don't know. The truth. What happened?
Just stick to the facts.
5 minutes.
You know this could be career-ending.
I know. But if the alternative is not saying anything and feeling like this, I'll take my chances.
Right. If this is the right thing for you, then good.
It is. I think. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to take command of the situation and I will walk out with my head held high.
Sorry. Howard has to cancel. Something's come up.
So when?
Well, today's not a good day. Maybe tomorrow.
No, you are not going to have another night with this hanging over you. Go in there and tell him you need to see him now.
I can't do that.
What did you just say to me?
Take command of the situation. You're a star.
I saw it online.
And I got a text from that smug physiotherapist over at West Leatherbridge Practice.
Well, a little bit of firefighting will make this go away.
Firefighting?
Yeah, you pick a PR strategy and you stick to it. Straightforward.
OK, let's have the strategy.
I've just had a patient ask me if we discriminate against gay people.
Was he upset?
No, he said he thought it was about time. See, I told you we should have taken the both of them on.
Well, you know why we can't. We're at full capacity.
No one believes that. I'm not sure I do.
Are you accusing me of something?
Yes, mismanaging the situation.
OK, I think we should all just calm...
I was wondering how this story got out. Was it you, Jimmy?
I'm not even going to answer that.
Why, you were afraid you'll incriminate yourself?
No, because I find the question offensive.
I think we should have a partners meeting tomorrow and work on that PR strategy. Agreed?
Sorry. The phone's ringing off the hook. I've just had 4 patients wanting to be taken off the books because of... And there are demonstrators gathering outside.
All right, well, give me their phone numbers and I'll call them myself. Try and calm them down. You know, this needs to be nipped in the bud.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Oh, yeah, thanks for ringing. Actually, could I pop over now? I want to pick your brains about something. Yeah, great.
So, what exactly do you think the problem is with this family?
Well, I just don't think the father's in a very good place at the moment. He's not coping well with what undoubtedly was a very traumatic experience.
And what makes you think that?
He was admitted to hospital with self-inflicted wounds. He denied suicide in A&E, but he seems distant, disengaged.
It sounds like he's having a difficult time, but I'm not sure it's for social services to intervene.
Yeah, but won't this have an adverse effect on his son?
Yeah, it's likely, yeah.
The family dynamic seems a bit odd.
A lot of family dynamics look odd at first glance.
Yeah, but the boy seems to be in charge. When I went round, he had his father's mobile phone. How often do you see that?
A lot of parents give their kids their phones to play games.
Well, I just don't think everything is as it could be.
Give me the names and I'll look into it, right?
Well, I was looking for advice rather than a formal referral.
Heston, if you don't want to tell me, why are you here?
Off-the-record advice. I don't want to say anything which may lead to them being split up.
Tell me the names, then I can help. I can't do anything based on second-hand information. Look, I don't want to split up any family, but sometimes that's in a child's best interests. Heston, please. We're supposed to work together here.
I want to leave this place.
The practice? Well, that's your decision.
Mr. Williams.
I want a new doctor.
Well, I really don't think that's a good idea.
Look, I don't want you sticking your nose in anymore. I got a phone call from some woman at social services.
Well, she's trying to help, so you should listen to her.
Help? They are not taking David off me. Look, just give me what I need so we can go and find a new practice.
You don't need anything. You go and register, tell them where you were, and then we send you record.
Please, before you leave, don't believe anything you read on the internet. Let me explain what really happened.
What are you talking about?
Right, here's my number in case you need to phone us. What happened to your arrest?
Oi! Don't you listen? I said we're leaving. Because of him.
Well, that's your decision.
You come near us again, and I'll get you struck off.
The last thing we need today is more patients leaving. So if you've upset him, go and de-upset him.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
I won't have you telling me what to do with my patients.
With all due respect.
Which, of course, guarantees no respect at all.
With all due respect, you are no longer a partner. You're an employee, so you don't get a say in our policy anymore.
What's this got to do with policy?
Listen. Thanks to that lot out there, our every move is being scrutinised. So it's with the interests of this practice that we don't have any more awkward incidents with patients.
My priority is the interest of my patients. Now, if that's in conflict with the interests of the practice...
But they're not your patients. They left the practice. But when your conduct conflicts with the interests of the patients and the practice, then we have a problem. Look, if you're not going to be a team player anymore, then fine, I'll deal with it. But first, I've got to deal with them.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Excuse me.
Shame on
Excuse
you!
me. Excuse me! My name is Howard Bellamy. I'm the practice manager here. There's obviously been some misunderstanding. Now, you've every right to protest if you feel that the gay community has been discriminated against. Now, we run a very successful practice here, and we've got a proud record of looking after our patients. In fact, we're victims of our own success because we're running at full capacity. Now, if you'd like to choose a representative, I'd be very happy to take them into the practice and show them evidence of our successful diversity policies and prove to them that we've been turning people away just recently. The two gentlemen are not alone, unfortunately, but I can prove that our decision was not based on their sexual orientation. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, I've been here for a while, and this is an excellent practice. I've never seen any discrimination. In fact, what I have seen from the people here is that they wouldn't put up with it. They take serving Leatherbridge very seriously. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was very inspiring.
Just had the Vice-Chancellor on the phone, spitting blood about all this bad publicity.
I trust you managed to calm him down?
No, got a meeting with him this afternoon, and he's made it very clear that the future of the campus surgery is at stake. You know, this place needs to be squeaky clean.
Of course.
Can't afford any more awkward publicity, you know. Like Mr. Williams and his son leaving because of a complaint about a doctor.
That was nothing to do with homophobia.
Yes, but he was here and he left clearly upset. And if one of them lot had have asked him what was going on, there we go. We're looking bad. Again.
What is your point?
Why don't you just let him go? Let him be another practice's problem.
Hester, that boy David Williams just called for you.
Don't even think about it.
This is about a patient and his treatment. It's not your concern. You do not intervene with patients.
David, got your message.
You all right?
Fine.
Can I see your wrist? How long have you had that?
A week.
How did it happen? Your dad has got similar marks on his wrist. Who did this to you?
It was me. I did it.
Are you scared?
Oi!
You scared for your dad?
Please help him.
Get away.
Look at his arm.
Yeah, I know, he's fine. I don't need you. I'll get another doctor to look at him.
Are you going somewhere?
We're getting the train in an hour.
May I ask where?
No.
You've only been in Leatherbridge a year. Where were you before that?
That's none of your business.
Was it Manchester?
Will you just stop with all your questions?
I can check the medical records. My fear is that as soon as there's any medical scrutiny, you two just move on.
I've told you to leave. I'm not going to tell you again.
This is a public place. I can have a drink.
Why are you so bothered about us?
I'm sorry, but it's going to have to wait. It's just one of those days, I'm afraid. I've got something very important to deal with.
Oh, I'm not important?
I didn't say that.
Okay, Howard, well, this is really important.
Of course it is.
Okay, could you be a bit more patronising?
Look, does this absolutely have to be dealt with today?
Not absolutely, but...
Well, good. We can do it tomorrow, OK? Tomorrow. I promise. No. I promise. Tomorrow.
Howard, it can't wait!
Cal, there is so much more we can do to help.
Dad said they'd split us up.
Nobody wants that. But if you do nothing, if you just continue like this...
Like what?
Dad and I need to have a chat. I think this situation is harming David. You're not looking after him properly. I know it's difficult for you.
No. No, you don't. You know nothing. You social workers know nothing. You have no idea what I saw, what I lived through. I can't remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep because I have nightmares where I'm just thrown right back to that moment. And I wake up and I'm bricking myself before I actually realise I'm all right, I'm alive. I was with a colleague. She died, I lived. 9 years I've had to live with that. And yeah, there was help. But it didn't work.
There are all sorts of marvellous talking therapies. The medication is improving all the time. I know it can be trial and error.
I can't deal with any more error. At least when I cut myself, I actually feel something. I know I'm controlling what is happening to me. I have lived with physical pain for years. And when all that passed, when everybody's just saying, oh, he's all right now, I have to deal with all this
You're right. I can only imagine.
No, you can't imagine. You can't begin to understand. David, we are going.
I do understand what it's like to be David. My father served in the Second World War, and he was traumatized by that. Knowing what I know now, I think he was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, I tried all my life to break through that wall, and I failed.
You need to stop
so
talking.
I do understand what David is doing because he loves you.
I said stop!
Dad! Let him go. Look at me. Dad. Dad! I can't do this again.
It's best that you get in touch with your GP at home. Your treatment's going to continue through the Easter holidays, so they should know about it. Okay?
What are you doing here?
Bathroom.
What?
Oh, sorry, I've got a meeting upstairs with the university.
Oh, you're on the naughty step. Gay bashing.
Don't you start. You know, they kept me waiting an hour already. They're making me sweat. Have you had any patients complaining or deregistering?
No, not at all.
Oh, well, at least that's a start. Listen, if I don't see you before, have a good trip. Give Chris my love.
I will. Thanks.
Emma.
This, isn't bad news, is it?
No, just wanted to let you know that I think I was wrong about Frank. He's a decent guy.
Thank you. Knock 'em dead.
I want guarantees that you won't take David from me. I do not want them taking him into care.
You will be part of any decision about David. Now, is there anyone who can stay with you and help out?
Look, everything will be done to keep you two together. It's just, I can't make promises. Do you understand that?
Look, I know this is not what you want to hear, but we have to do what's best for David.
Look, before you say anything, I've just been hauled over to Colesbarry University. And they've warned me that if I don't nip this in the bud double quick, they're going to review our arrangement with the campus surgery. And for review, read bin. So that's where my head's at, Dr. Donahue. Where's yours at? See me in the office tomorrow.
No, I'm sick of you avoiding me. I've been trying to speak to you all day and I've had enough. You really need to listen to me, okay?
I've made it very clear that now is not the time. What could be so important?
Howard! I killed a patient.
Look, Cal, if it helps, then...
Yeah.
I've had a look at the marks on his arms. They are infected, but with the right care, it'll be okay now.
Thanks. David, I'm going to refer you to some people who are very good at talking and listening to people your age. Is that okay?
Yeah, I suppose. I think it's gonna get better.
He's all I've got left. And you're asking me to risk that.
Work with us, and you won't lose him. Ignore us, and you might.
I'll get the ball rolling. Now, this is a brave step, and it's absolutely the right thing.
Have you any idea what you've just dropped on us?
It's not about us. It's about Mr. Milne and his wife, and... What should I do?
Nothing. You do nothing. You speak to nobody. You understand? going to put this to the partners. We'll deal with this tomorrow. We need to discuss what we're going to do with Dave.
He knits, he sews, he cooks, even preserves his own lemons. The man is a domestic god.
Confidence is innate. Under pressure, you've either got it or you haven't.
But you've worked in accidents and emergency. You must have faced similar situations.
Entering the fourth dimension on BBC One.